create this kind of snake ring, and the special thing is this pattern is not created in any other softwares like ZBrush or anything. So all things is done in Rhino. So today we'll be learning this how we can create this one. So we'll get started. Okay, the first thing as usual we have to create the ring circle. 0 enter. I'll put diameter as 17. Press enter. Okay. The next thing is that we have to create the curves which will represent this snake shape. So I'll pick another layer here, right? Okay, so this line will be our center line, so I'll be creating a line from here. It's going this way, turning back, and again it's going like this and just ending here. It's okay, the shape when you initially drawing this it might not exact what in the image, but later you can change it according to your wish. Next again from here, so it will go like this and it will turn from here and this end, something like this, right? The one important thing that you need to remember is now for this design I am going to use one rail sweep. In one rail sweep you have to make sure the turning points it will have some more space to have the surface, right? Don't put places like this, that sharp point like this. Always keep it more rounded shape. So here I will just move the points here and then just make sure that shape of the snake body is correct, and it should be balanced either way, right? Okay, I feel I'm okay with the shape now. Okay, and I feel that there should be more space here, otherwise the two surfaces will get overlapped here. So I just move it somewhere like this, and also make sure that the line ending should be bigger than the ring circle, for the both side, and just push it like this. Okay, right, great. So the next thing is that we have to create we have to use curve from two-ways tool, this one, in order to make these two curves as a hybrid curve. So I'll select the tool. First I'll click the red curve, then the green curve. Again I'll pick the command by pressing enter or right click. The second red curve and the green curve, right? Now I will just put this in lock mode. Okay, so I have to I do not need to have this the bottom part of this each curve, so I'll just cut it out and remove it. So I'll just create the surface and select both curves, split, delete this one and delete both two curves which is going underneath. Next thing is that you have to move this end point to this quadrant, right? Just select move command from end to select the quadrant, right? Other way also the same, pick it, move it, right? So the next thing is the upper part of the circle is that we do not need that, so I can remove it by splitting this circle using these two curves. So I'll apply split command, this curve and this curve. So I have splitted this one and we can delete it. Next thing is that we have to join them all. Okay, and in this point it will have a drastical change of that curve flow. So once you join the curve, just switch on the points, and if you find certain several points very dense location, you can delete this. Same way in the other side, delete it. After that you can switch off the points. Okay, the next thing is that we have to create the cross section. So I'll select the arc curve, start from here. Let's take the width of the cross section as 2.5, so the for one side it's 1.5. Just close this one, then join. Okay, if you want to have a little bit height of this cross section, just select the points and you can move it down like this. Okay, the next thing is that you need to move this cross section along in this curve towards this side as well as into this side. Okay, right, so I'll be using this command. In Move Tools you will find a command called orient perpendicular to curve. Pick it, then it will ask for the base point, so I'll pick the quadrant, this point as the orientation curve. I'll be giving this curve, so you can see it's going along in the curve but it's upside down, so I can flip Y and make it copious and even rotate yes. So in this case I can move this towards the end, and this will be the tail part, and again I can do some rotation here, and since the tail has to get tapered, I'll put another one here and some rotation, and at this point this will be the starting of the head, rotation, done. Next thing is I have to decrease the scale of the cross section here, so I'll just use the gumball here and make it smaller like this. Or shall I just increase a little bit and decrease this one a little bit. Okay, right, so we'll apply one day sweep here. Select your cross path first, then you have to pick the cross section in the order, second one, third one, and the fourth one. Okay, now this rim body is the body of the snake is being created, so I'll just switch this layer to the default. Okay, now the next part is creating the scales of the snake body, or the pattern of the scale body, ring body. So what we can do is we'll pick the can go to this extract isocurve command. We can mark a boundary here as well as on the other side like this. After that we can toggle it and we can mark the V curve here and this end. After that I can just select all the curves like this and trim out whatever it's not needed. Not this one, this curve, it's not picking. You can trim out like this. And another side. Then you can join them together. The next thing is you need to split this surface using this curve. So I'll pick the surface first and hit on the split command and select the curve. So this curve will get splitted. The next thing is we are going to create UV curves out of this surface. So first select the surface and go to project tools, create UV, left click. So it will ask for whether you have any additional curves to be selected. So I'll press enter. It has created this UV rectangle. So the pattern that you can design any pattern here. So I'll just create a default one. So I'll pick this green layer. Just draw these lines from here to here, from here to here, and I can duplicate these towards the end, and you can create these from the other side as well. So when you're creating this curve, just make sure the space is going to be equivalent like this. So you can so just complete this one like this. Okay, I have completed this pattern creation. Now what I have to do is I have to apply this UV map or UV curves into the surface again. So I'll select this whole pattern and again go to projects, UV apply, it's the right click, right? Okay. Then it will ask for the surface, so I'll pick this surface, and before that I'll just switch my layer so it will be easier and select this one. So I'll be selecting this layer by select, by color, select this one, and just deselect that part and change the layer to brown. Right, now the next thing is I'm going to apply pipe command here. So I'll select pipe, I'll give the size as 0.25 and then I can reduce to yes, 0.2%, and that's fine. Okay, the next thing is that I have to Boolean difference, apply the Boolean difference using this surface, the base surface, and these pipes. Before that I need to make the joints and make them cat planar holes. Okay, So there will be issues here that these two surfaces are intersecting and these pipes are going inside that part, so you have to cut these things out of the whole thing. So I'll just show you how to do that. So I can pick icicle command and I can create a circle here and I can make it split from here and delete this part and make it cap. Likewise, whatever the intersection, you can delete it from here. After that, you can apply the boolean different commands like this. Okay, now I have completed the boolean operation all over the surface. So this design, the last part is how we are going to create the head of the snake. So I'll create a kind of a head shape, something like this. From this side also, if you want, you can make it mirrored something like this. I feel it's okay. Next thing is actually I'm going to apply a network of surface here. So I do have to create the kind of curve here and kind of head here, and again from the bottom something like this. But these two curves has to get rotated like this. Okay. The next thing is I need to create cross sections which is going to these four curves. So I'll be using this command curve from cross section profiles. You need to select the profiles in order like this. After press enter, you can just draw the guideline like this. So it will create a network of curves. After that, you can apply surface from network of curves command. You can just see the preview here. If it is okay, you can press enter. Now if you want to create more features of the head, you can switch on the points and you can move the points and create certain features of this head. Like you can just play around and you can create more realistic kind of head. So for the moment I'll just use this part just to complete the thing. So I'll move somewhere here. Now you can see it's not matching the height, so I'll just make it a little bit smaller like this. I think that's fine. Next thing is that I need to create a kind of a blending surface here. So I will create a loft command. For that I need to get this curve and this curve. So I'll apply loft. Move this one little bit towards this side like this. Then now the issue is now this one is a kind of oval shape and this one is not that, so there will be differences in treating this surface. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, I'll join this and I need to join that to the main body, so I have to remove this surface and select surface command and delete this one and join them all into the base. You can see how the index comes. I hope you learn certain tools and how we can apply them to create a design like this. And if you have any question on this or relating to 3D modeling or jewelry modeling, please leave a comment and please subscribe to my channel to receive future videos notification. So thank you, and we'll see you with a new exciting video.